Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to Nat's Beautiful Life. Today I'm going to be doing the rest of my August wrap-up and then my September TBR. If you are new to this channel, hi, my name is Natasha. I do videos on books, beauty, and bullet journaling, as well as anything else I can think of. And I do have a video called August So Far and TBR, which I will link down below, and that will have my August books that I read up till like the 16th, and I did finish the other books that I had mentioned, and now I'm going to tell you about a couple of the ones that got added to the pile and then the September TBR. So if you're not sure how this works, I normally read about a minimum of 8 books a month, but I usually read more. I usually read between 8 and 15 books a month. This month I've finished 9 so far, but I may finish a couple more. But I do a TBR of 5 books, and of those 5 books there will be my book club book of the month, as well as books that were going to help me reach my goals for the year, such as like books that have been on my TBR shelf forever, as well as just other things that I've kind of set for myself. So that's what the TBR is about. I'm gonna stop talking. Also, if the lighting is strange, I usually have a light over here as well, but I was rearranging the light for my dog so he could get himself situated, and the light fell and the expensive bulb broke. So we're doing sunlight, thank God for daylight. It's bright and sunny today, and also just one light over there. I don't know what I look like, but it's just been a morning, but we're gonna get going. All right. Okay, so August books. 3 books I've got here to share with you. One is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. My goal this year was to read all of the Harry Potter books, and this is number 4. This is actually my first time reading all of the Harry Potter books. I know, late to the game, but I think this has been my favorite one so far, and of course, like, I gave that one 5 stars. Then I have Skinny Habits by Bob Harper. I like this book. It's not like a diet book to tell you like what you need to do to lose weight. It's actually talking about habits that you can incorporate in your daily life to help you keep your weight down and also just be healthy, and just simple stuff like getting enough sleep and setting yourself up for success, and just habits like that. So I did really enjoy that one. And then a book that I'm not finished with yet, but I'm still working on, is Better Than Before. It is Mastering the Habits of Our Everyday Lives by Gretchen Rubin, and I've really enjoyed this one as well. And what I like about this is not just about developing habits, it's about figuring out how you work best so that you can get your habits going, like, so you can develop the habits you want because you know how you work. Okay, so that's August. And then, like I said, that August So Far in TBR video will be down below, and all of those books were done. I had picked the original 5 books for August, and just like July, I read 4 of the 5. And you can check all that stuff out on my Goodreads and Instagram and all of that jazz. So here we go, September. Alright, so to finish, or to keep going with the Harry Potter readathon, I'm going to be going for Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. This is another massive book, and I've already met my Goodreads goal of 65 books for the year, which last year I read 112, but I set my goal at 65 because I want to read some big books this year. I have a lot of big books on my shelf that I really want to get to, and so I feel like more relaxed now, like I can take time. I don't know why I freak out, because like this, I can read this in no time, but it's just the thought, it's just looking at it, it's just the way your mind works with you. But this is on my TBR for this month, as well as this big one. This is A Modern Fairy Tales by Holly Black. This is actually a bind-up of 3 books, so it's a trilogy, and then she has an extra short story in here. I like Holly Black's Fae world and how they all work together, and I'm looking forward to this. It is gonna kind of get me into that whole fall mood again. Once again, a big chunker of a book, but I'm looking forward to getting in this world. Another book, and this is going to be one that's gonna come off my TBR veteran shelf, and also one of the books that my pups picked for me. There's a video called Pups Pick My TBR, and that'll be down below. But that is Night Film by Marisha Pessel, and this one is like, it looks like it has a little bit of mixed media in there as well, but it's also a little bit longer than you'd think. But the pages are really like, almost, they're not quite Bible pages, but they're, somebody just texted me. They're not quite Bible pages, but they're kind of thin like that. So, I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be a murder mystery, and yeah, it's fall. I'm all about it. The next book is going to be for my book club, and this this year for fall, for September, October, November, December, I've kind of set out a new kind of theme for the book club, and it is fall back. And if you'd like me to do a video about that and about the books that we'll be reading, just let me know in the comments. But my fall back for September is going to be The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I have this is the newer, like, 10th anniversary edition called District 12, but it's the, the first book, so The Hunger Games. What I'm going to have people do for the book club this month is read a book that's from back in the day, like something that, you know, younger you would fangirl over, and see if it still holds water, and see if you still enjoy it, and then come to book club representing your district, faction, whatever, and then also come ready to defend your book. So with this one, let's say I would come dressed as whatever my district is I want to choose, and then I'm come ready to talk about the book. Let's say somebody wanted to do, I can't think of anything, it's like the Divergent. They'd come representing their faction, and then they would talk about whether they still enjoy Divergent or if it didn't like do it for them like it did before. I am really wanting someone to come having read Twilight and like be in glitter or something. I'm really, I hope somebody does that, and then just like talks about whether they still had the feels for Twilight as before. Because even though like you read, I've only read Twilight the once when I was younger, but like, you know that nostalgia is still there, and even if you think that book is not well done, you know there's still going to be like some feels in there just because. And I just really want someone to do that. But then the fifth book is going to be The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Ahdieh. I picked this up recently. I read The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, which was another TBR veteran and one that my pups picked for me. And I rated it as if I were younger. So, like, not as an adult woman, but I was rating it as if I were who it was written for, so for a younger audience. So I gave it 4 stars. Being an adult and reading more like what's the word I want to look at? I read more in-depth fantasy, I guess, now. So, you know, this one's, it's pretty simple fantasy, but I like the story. I thought it was well done, and for younger readers, it was great. So I gave it the 4 stars for that. I just picked this one up. I figured it'd be an easy read because I've got all these chunkers this month. Yeah, and then I have like my rereading stuff. So these two should be my easy reads because I have, like I said, some chunkers to read this month that I'm looking forward to. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Once again, subscribe if you did, and click the bell and click the like button and all of that, and I will see you right here very soon on Nat's Beautiful Life. Have a great day, gorgeous.